To everybody. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. For all my viewers, welcome. And honestly, don't got much to say aside from I just want to say, if you guys have not heard, Kevin Samuel has passed away. And I didn't believe this. Like, I have to just say this off the bat because, you know, like, he just was posting and everything, and I heard this news this morning, and I was watching videos, and I'm like, this is true, of course. And they said it's from cardiac arrest, a heart attack, I believe, you guys. And first thing I have to say is, no matter who you are, a passing is a passing. So my first thing that I have to say is that, like, condolences to his family, his friends, his loved ones, and his supporters. I really want to keep this video about his passing and what he did, because I've noticed also while I figured out the news of him actually passing, there's so much negativity still coming with the whole idea of who he was. If you guys do not know who Kevin Samuels is, he is a controversial YouTuber that gives women advice mainly, and he's also an image consultant. I reacted to about like 5 of his videos, and he does a lot of live streams and things like that. He has women call and he gives them advice, the image thing. And, you know, also it came with a lot of really, really negative, and I'm just going to say it like that, negative comments, negative, he's this and that. Now, I have to say this. He passed away. No matter what, you don't wish death upon nobody. Well, that's just my opinion. And he voiced his opinion. He spoke how he felt. He did things the way he wanted to. So even if I could sit, and I have a lot of great things to say, even if I could sit here and say all these great things, it's so unfortunate that there's people out here actually happy that this happened. People are upset because Kevin Samuels was out here saying, and I'm going to say it the way I want to say it, saying his opinion and speaking as such. Now, at the end of the day, no matter who you are, you don't want somebody to go through things, right? You don't wish things on somebody. It's almost more so just don't listen. And what I'm trying to say is that, like, I feel like Kevin Samuels had a huge impact, and this is unbelievable news. Like, every moment is like count every blessing, count every moment, because it's not promised. Tomorrow's not promised, right? So it's like, the only thing that I feel like it should be about right now is that, what did he do? What did he leave behind? Who was Kevin Samuels, right? Personally, I talk about some of the stuff that he talks about. So it doesn't matter what opinions are out there, because I personally feel like people will say what they want to say. I feel like the point is that this man just passed away, had a huge impact on women. And let's not discredit that he was helping women. He was doing his thing where he was helping, doing his purpose. Let's say it like that. And so I can't believe more so the comments of how people are praising and happy, because he would say crazy things as in truthful. And then also some people will say, oh, it's too harsh. What is that? But at the same sense, Kevin Samuels just passed away. And I feel like it has to be looked at as in, life matters. Every single moment that you have to cherish every single moment, because it's like, you don't know when is the next time. So I kind of look at it as in, like, his huge support system that he has, his family, that's where you got to start off with. Like, he has family, he has friends, he has people out there, loved ones that truly care about him. He has a support system that really back up what he says. So his whole entire career, let's say on YouTube, because that's where I knew Kevin Samuels from. That's how I figured out what he does and everything. And I watch his videos from YouTube. His whole career, his whole purpose, once again, it was for him. And it's like you will speak or you'll watch or you'll be around somebody one moment and it's gone just like that. That person is gone just like that. That moment is gone just like that. And so no matter how much people could say whatever, or, you know, even if he didn't have that huge impact, it's just more so the passing. Let's think about how, you know, he's a man that was actually helping others and actually giving back, and now his life is over, right? So my personal opinion on Kevin Samuels is that he spoke what he wanted to speak, his truth. And truthfully, I honestly was backing up, and I'm still backing up a lot of what he says. Kevin Samuels, if he was saying it from a harsh spot, as some people feel that way, it's the truth. Whether it's delivered in that harsh way, we have to look at the positivity, right? No matter what you do in this world, this life, I feel like there's always going to be the negative and there's always going to be the positive. And it's only going to be about how you go about it. So Kevin Samuels' impact, the impact that he had, he helped others. And, you know, Kevin Samuels opened doors for other people. He made things more clear. Even if it was in the not best so way, some would say, right? He was helping others where he could actually, you know, do what he felt like was right. So the viewpoint is more back to the impact. He was controversial for sure, but at the end of the day, he had his opinion, his thoughts. That's how he felt. And now it's like in a blink of an eye, everything can just be over, could be done, you know, you pass on, right? And it's also like, what was his last moments like? That's what I have to say, as in, that's what you have to kind of just look at it. Like, it was very valuable. Was it very like this or that? As in, you have to understand he's a man. He has a life. He does his own thing. So those last moments, his life, it matters, right? It's not about who he necessarily was doing bad to, or, you know, kind of maybe not some people liking him, but it's really about the fact that Kevin Samuels, he had a huge impact. He did what he did for his purpose. He lived life the way he did it for him. And, you know, I don't want to get it too, you know, bring it into religion or anything, but I just do want to say that, you know, at the end of the day, like, it goes right back to purpose in life, how you feel about things, how you go about things, right? What you do out here. Kevin Samuels had a huge work. That's all I have to say. Like, the impact that he had was huge, but the weight on his shoulders, as in, you know, even me, somebody that wasn't watching him, really wasn't watching him a lot. Like, it was more so I liked his certain videos, and I never was somebody that really watched also live streams all the way through. So I would tune in. It would be like that. So for me, it's just like, he voiced himself the way he voiced himself and did his thing once again. And I'm just going to always bring it back to that, because he came out here, did exactly what Kevin Samuels was good at doing. And I really want this to be about the passing and just leave it at the impact that he had and how much he's loved. And it's just not about nothing else but that, right? And I'm getting close to wrapping up this video, so I really want to say also, it's like, take it like this. The next video won't be seen. And those last moments, I also watched the last moments. I'm so emotional sometimes, you guys. And so those last moments, like, I obviously just like to analyze as well. And it's just like, you know, it gives me that feeling of like, wow, life is just, I don't want to say exactly so short. He died at the age of 56, a young age, I would still say, you know, when you're living, Kevin Samuels was out here. Let me say it like that. But, and he looked healthy to me, so I'll leave it at that. I don't know about his health history or anything, but, right, he's out here. And so I want to just say it, like, the impact that he had was huge. He died at 56, and at the end of the day, like, there's not going to be that next Kevin Samuels video. And that's the sad part of it, because the last videos that you'll see, the last videos people will go back to, you know, it's you look at it, some people will look at it differently, but also it's like you look at it as in like the impact, what he did, what he served, his purpose once again, right? So I truthfully feel like, back to Kevin Samuels being the man he was and did what he did, does what he does, that's where it's supposed to be left at. It's nothing more but him now passing away. So I really want to say this, like, say I love you to every single person that you care about. On my channel, I do try to make it about still show love, but you can't show love where it's not given. But there's family out here, there's friends, there's people that care about you, there's people that value you, and there's also life. And life is not always promised. So truthfully, always cherish every moment and don't take things for granted, because you never know when the next time will be to actually change things that could have been different. So cherishing every moment matters. You never know when the next day will be. And tell your friends, I love you. Tell your family, I love you. Tell those who actually are there for you, I love you. Tell those who are actually going through things or possibly going through things, I'm here for you. I'm there for you. Call them up, check them up, because you just never know. And so I'm just going to really leave it at that. I hope, you know, you guys tune in, as in watch what he was saying and look at it from a viewpoint if you're looking at this negative. And also for his support system, you know, he had his impact. So I don't want to say it ends here. It really doesn't. He still has his impact. Okay, so I thank you guys for watching, and you guys will see me in my next video.